this video, I'll be going over the updates that will be conducted in TMS. We can start off with restructuring the TMS menu. So as you can see, compared to the old TMS menu, we have now broken down some of the options into assets, operations, safety, and accounting. Reports, shop tools, EOD, and help will stay basically the same. So we can start with a list, which is now broken down into assets, operations, and safety, and then planning, which is operations and accounting respectively. Let's see, we have also regrouped the data on the truck, trailer, and driver window. So let's open that up here and open any driver. So basically you will see that we have broken down the data into the profile information, settlements information, where you will have the pay to pay method, pay to owner, fuel cards transponder information, then groups, if you have any, the safety, like emergency contact relation, emergency phone, things like that, and then employment information stuff. Everything else in the tabs will stay basically the same. The same is basically done to the trucks and the trailers window. We can continue on to assets and vendors list. So in here we have added a visible column which is called associated drivers. And let's go here and you will see any drivers that are associated to any of those vendors. Stuff like pay to will also be visible on this column. We can go next to assets and then users. And in here we have added two rights that will be, let's see, located in here. So the first one is going to be assets and then drivers. This is edit the financial data, edit and view. Basically that will either let you view or edit or both of those for, let's say, the driver's settlements. So if you click those, that will be available for your users. Then next we can go to reports, and we have added a movement history report right that will allow the user to create a movement history report. Okay, we can continue on to operations, and let's go to orders. We have added a new column that is called driver type. Here we go, that is already added. So let's see. Here you will see basically if the driver is a company driver, owner operator is or lease purchase. We can next go to order planning, and in here we have added a split drop option. Here we go. And you will also be able to see whether this load is a split, drop, or no. Also in here we have added a new feature to the truck map, where you'll basically be able to click on any of the trucks and see more information of it. Let's say this one is located here in Forest Park, Georgia. So as you see, all the locations are pulled from the EOD provider. So again, you'll be able to see more information about this truck if needed. Okay, let's go to any of the orders from available. And let's try to connect it to a truck. We have added more information visible. Basically, you will see the ID of the truck number in TMS, and the driver's name, which is added here as a drop-down menu. Also, if you connect this order to a carrier, let's say this one, we have added more informational fields for this carrier. Now, this is going to be useful for you if you are doing brokerage. Also, as a small feature, if you open any of the orders, we have added a no Tarp option in here. If we go to safety in here into accidents, we have added two features, which is a DOT Recordable checkbox if this is a DOT recordable accident, and then a location description field for this particular location where the accident took place. You can also go to safety and maintenances, and let's open up any maintenance. And here we have added a charges tab where you will be able to add a charge, which is always going to be a deduction for a particular driver. Okay, we can now go to settlements, which is going to be in the accounting, and it's going to be settlements history. So let's open up any settlement that has a driver assigned to it. And now when you will download the settlement of the driver, you will see his name and his truck number added to it. We can close out of it. And for the QuickBooks integration, in the accounts, we have added an account number column in here. So basically it will be pulled along with an account name from QuickBooks, and you will be then able to assign any of those accounts by their numbers. As for the reports, if we go to IFTA Report, so here we have added a surcharge rate column, which is then again applicable for some of the states, and then you will see values in it for them. Let's now go to Tools and Preferences. We have moved a lot of stuff away from the General tab, moved it to Highlighting. In this Highlighting tab, you'll basically see regular inspections for your trailers and trucks. However, you will be able to change the covers for them if you need to. Let's say for the trailer age, for the warn days after, if you need a warning cover to be customized, you will then be able to do that. Alright, as for some of y'all that have been asking for this feature, we have added a treadwear fail and warn with odometers as well. Basically, this is going to be just like with the regular inspections where you set the odometers on the trucks. However, if you pull up a truck, let's see, profile. In the inspections, when you want to add an inspection, it's already added for one. You will then be able to choose the type, which is going to be a treadwear inspection, and then you will be able to set an odometer. And based on the values that you have set in the tools and preferences and the treadwear fail days after or warn days after, you will then get a color that you will also be able to set up in the tools and preferences. Basically, that would be all for this run. If you have any questions, please get back to me via email.